First pitch coming your way next. Here's the center fielder, Bernie Williams. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one is absolutely belted, and no one can get there. Coming home. The relay throw. Safe. It's 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. And that one popped in the air, left field. Dominguez makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw it offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead. Digging in, Chipper Jones. Left field. Dominguez gets under it. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Bernie Williams. And
Ball
that
that's outside.
Ball 1. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a...
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Now here is Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Base runners at second and third here. No outs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Now at the plate, Tony Clark. Golden opportunity right here. And the
Counts
first
1-0.
offering is not close. Second and third, one away. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. One runs in, a second scores as well. The relay,
He's
not
safe.
gonna get him, he's in there.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it.
He's out.
Slings to first. Awesome play there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Foul ball there.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the dirt. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to Bellinger, and they get Edman for the out. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Juan Soto now. Halladay back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
That
No,
misses,
that's down.
And it's 2-1. Right side, Edman sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. And first offering is fouled off. Halladay, the tall righty. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a 4-seamer. Edman slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Check swing went around, and that's strike 2.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
The pitch.
There he goes.
Checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit. Bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And down on strikes, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Now this is in the air down the line, and a foul ball. swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. High fly ball down the left field line. Soto really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the ball in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Varitek, the base runner at first with one out. Line drive. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out.
On the tag,
and
he's
got
out.
himself a triple. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2.
2 balls,
Pitch misses,
no strikes.
2-0. This one in the air. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. Top half of the third inning, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Popped up. Edmund makes the grab, one away. Next to hit, Bernie Williams. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Williams has this one sized up, puts it away for the out. And that quickly, 2 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Tied up here in the early going. The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. Out to center. Williams sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now Chipper Jones. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Carter looking for the K. And the batter now, Tony Clark, doubled in his first AB. High in the air, out to right. Tatis really on his horse for it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ball. Park. On to the fourth. And now the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. High fly ball on that one, curling foul down the right side. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a fourth-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Fought off foul. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Just off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. Just
Ball
missed.
2.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands,
inside.
You let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Edman makes the grab for the second out. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Fastball is outside. Swings over the top of that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Off of first with 2 away. There's a strike. That's off the inside
That's
corner.
inside.
2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
3-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped up. Edman in position. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Here's Joe Adele. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That one hammered center field. Way back there. Adios.
Showdown.
All muscle to center field. It's 3-2. And here comes Tommy Edman.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Misses inside. 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Just offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Now one miss.
Full.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Jason Dominguez doubled his first time. That clips the corner. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis on the move and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. Down the line. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. As he was out front
2
that
strikes.
time. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jason Varitek. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-2 is the count.
And takes low for ball 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Lunging, but it gets down.
All over that one right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Hard liner. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And that is out of play. And fouled off. Varitek at third. Albies stands at second. No outs.
1 ball,
In
2
the dirt.
strikes.
Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Up the middle, base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, he scores.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Williams squeezes out. Runner tags at second, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. This one smoked out to left. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Bernie Williams. Crochet back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1. That's
Ball.
down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Hauls it in for the out. Chipper Jones digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Check swing, and he held up.
Struggled
2
a little
balls,
bit in this
no
one.
strikes.
Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Gets under it and pops it up. Albies makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Clark. This one in the air, right field. Tatis makes his way towards it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That misses the zone. 1-0. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy.
2-0.
When your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing.
Takes a tumble and hangs on. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Hey!
So now the
0-1.
hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Ball inside.
Started to swing, held up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Dominguez makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Joe Adell. Breaking
Ball
ball
1.
misses down and away.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Tommy Edman at the plate, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss.
He's gotten into a really good
the count.
rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
0-2.
On its way to the corner. Tatis really on his horse for it. Corrals it. Out number 2. And now Adolis Garcia. First
Ball,
pitch
that's off the
just
plate.
misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
2 balls,
way inside.
2 strikes. The count is full.
And that one is lifted in the air. Williams under this one. Brings it in, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's Juan Soto.
Richie Sexton. Now pitching. Blake Trinan.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
In the air, out towards right center. Garcia under it. Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Jason Varitek.
Now at the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Late swing, foul to the left. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter,
That's
you
outside.
see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. First
Ball,
pitch,
that's
and he
inside.
just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Fly ball down the line. Garcia heads after it. Reaching down, makes the catch. Both runners tagging.
Nope,
Safe
too late.
there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. So up next, Bernie Williams. 1 for 3. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And
I got
that
1
is
ball, 1 strike.
downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Ground ball right side. Edmund throws to first
He's
in
out.
time. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Bottom of the 7th. Now here is Jason Varitek.
Josh Hader.
Swings
Yeah.
through that.
0-1.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
To short could be 2. De La Cruz
He's out.
to second, and
You're
that's
out.
2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are
Nope,
just
that's
so
a ball.
reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
That's
2-0.
down and in. A slider missed. Swing and
Hey.
miss at a slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit left side. Whips it across.
Got him.
That's out number 3. We go to the 8th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Trinan back to work. To the right side. And he handles it
He's out.
himself for the out. One down. Here comes Cody. Bellinger.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
And it's fouled away. Trinan, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. On the ground, right
No, that's
side.
foul.
And that's foul. Off the
Ball,
mark
that's
there.
down.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they add to the lead. It's 5-3.
A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks.
Now pitching. Pitch hitting, Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, great stop. To first. It's there,
Out.
and that's a great play. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. Lace to right center, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
Down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Bernie Williams. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
He's got it, and there's one away. Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
And it's 1-0. And a
Hey!
swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch
Ball,
is
that's
outside.
just out.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Adios. Peralta. He circles the bases. It's 5-4.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Base is empty, 1 away. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Oh,
Trying
1's
to
the count.
hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's low.
Next pitch is downstairs. Fastball
Hey,
for a strike.
2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one.
He's
That's
out.
the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Tosses to first, 2 away.
Milo Joval.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Carlos Delgado.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
The other way, fair ball. Two outs. Runner at first. Tommy Edman will hit next.
Number 4. Pete
And the
Ball.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get.
Runner takes off. Pitch
Nope,
misses.
that's inside.
He's dead. was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. In the air, left field, down the line. Into the dive, and he got it. And we're back at the plate. Richie Sexson. This to third. Gets it to first.
Out.
And a quick out, number one. Jason Varitek, the next to hit.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Foul ball. And that one wrapped foul. That's
Ball
off
one.
the mark, and that's ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. On the ground to third, and it's off the bag. Throws to second, safe.
He's safe.
And that's his third hit. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Now pitching. Get it. 10 and out.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Garcia on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He's up to third safely with two gone.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Bottom nine. Now it's the right. Right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swings and misses.
0-1.
It's 0-1. That one's
1-1.
upstairs, ball one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now this is a rocket to left. Bellinger makes the grab.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Chowder!
That's worth the price of admission. And we're starting over. It's 5-5.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And the
Counts
first
1-0.
pitch misses in the dirt. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
1-1.
Outside
That's a ball.
low, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss. That one at
2-2 the count.
1-0-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Foul ball there. Battling here as he fouls it away. Trying to send this to extra innings. And
1
that's
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes. That's a ball.
little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
New pitcher now, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one fouled off. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, he knows
No balls,
they don't
2
want to
strikes.
give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive
1
in
ball,
runs, you've
2
got to
strikes.
expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Not
2 balls,
close with that
2
one,
strikes.
and it's 2-2. Hit in the air, center field. Williams settles underneath it, drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Save!
Nope,
And the
safe.
go-ahead runs at third. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. And that's
Ball,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. And that's ball 1. Just
That's in.
missed.
Ball 2.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That
Ball
one missed.
3.
Now 3-0.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. Go ahead run up. On base. And next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Grounded out his first time up. That one
Oh, that's in.
inside. Ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dominguez in position, makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. We're in extras here. And now the center fielder, Bernie Williams. Fouled off down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. And
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's ripped into the outfield. And there's 1 down. Chipper Jones digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it 1st and 2nd with 1 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want
0-1's
to
the
let him
count.
beat him.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2 is
Good
the count.
pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Going back, Bellinger. Back some more.
Chowder!
Pelota. That one's got to feel good. And they walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.